Memphis Depay pushing to join Manchester United. Sergino Dest Snub in there for you. Then we are talking Wan-Bissaka, we are talking Dubravka, and we are talking Amad Diallo. Loan deal to Sunderland done and dusted. And who is going to be paying most of the wages? All in here onto the channel, which goes by names of United Matters channel. I said I can't sleep without bringing the story of Memphis Depay and Sergino Dest Snub being united with Wan-Bissaka in this. Erik ten Hag speaking out on Wan-Bissaka, asking who is really selling this lie to him, but you don't expect the manager to come in public and really say, I don't need that player, apart from Antonio Conte, who really sidelined close to 6 players as they went into the prison and said, these players are cut off the squad. They can look out to anywhere they want to go. Even Xavi did it, but those are managers that really have a very full command of the squad. But at United, you can't really go ahead and do that if at all you are a manager like Ten Hag who wants to build harmony between the players. Welcome to United Matters channel. Rock and David is my name. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now today, let's get into this. We are left with 400 subscribers to hit 8,000 subscribers, guys. So subscribe. How do you subscribe? Lower right bottom corner and do the needful and really watch or subscribe us, guys. There is a video we've just done about the preview of Leicester versus Manchester United. It's really having good response from you guys, and if at all you've not watched it, you can go and watch it. Is Anthony going to start? Casemiro starting, Ronaldo, and I will believe that there are 3 changes that Erik ten Hag is going to make from the team that started against Liverpool at Southampton because it was unchanged. I really believe that there's some changes that are going to be made. So go on and really watch that video because it has a lot of content in it, and not even the stats of a team which goes by names of Manchester United versus Leicester, as we've spent how many games without winning against Leicester. Obviously, that's it. Let's get into this story reported by Diallo Sport. They're telling us that Memphis Depay is pushing to join Manchester United. He wants to terminate his Barcelona contract in the next hours. Talks are being accelerated. Obviously, it was confirmed to us by the correspondents of United, all sources close to Manchester United, that even when Ronaldo leaves, all goes. Even when Ronaldo leaves, all stays. United will sign in a centre forward because he doesn't have enough of the centre forwards. That is the man who goes by the name of Erik ten Hag. With how the games are congested, because of the effect from this week, United is going to be playing 2 games per week. UEFA Europa League, Premier League. UEFA Europa League, Premier League. And to make it worse, the UEFA Europa League is going to be played on a Thursday. So that's what it is going to be up to, and that's why this story of Memphis Depay, I have a lot of interest in it, though no close, no yet first tier sources are really talking about it. But Depay is pushing to leave Barcelona to Manchester United or Real Sociedad. But I really believe that if they put two options for you, obviously go in for Memphis Depay. Missing out on Cody Gakpo, Southampton pushing to get in Cody Gakpo. But if I already miss out on Cody Gakpo, I think Memphis Depay can come in and really act very well into that position because he can play as a centre forward and he can play both on the left and right flanks of the attack of the forward. So I really believe he can be a very good addition to a team which goes by Manchester United. And obviously people will say he's another Dutch coming to Manchester United. Obviously, the manager is bringing on players he knows that can really do exactly what he wants. That's why you see to it that we are in for another Dutch player known as Memphis Depay, and obviously was at Manchester United from 2015 to 2017, and then he was sold to France, that is Lyon. That's where United sold him, and obviously he left on a free to Barcelona, and Barcelona did the needful and really brought in Aubameyang and Lewandowski, meaning that his services were not so much paramount for a team which goes by names of Barcelona, and they are willing to terminate the contract and let him go. His negotiations to Juventus failed because Juventus failed to sell Adrian Rabiot to Manchester United. The money they wanted to use to buy or to sign a player who goes by name of Memphis Depay from Barcelona was supposed to be gotten from the selling of Rabiot. But when that deal failed, obviously it fired back and they said, all right, you are here, Juventus is not really taking you. And there's something wrong with Juventus, because even Paredes, they've signed him on a long season loan with an option to buy with 25 million euros. So looks like they don't have some good money with them, and they can't really go ahead to afford a man who goes by names of Memphis Depay and their demand. So let's wait and see whether United is going to pull it off on the deadline day transfer in their foyer. That is Memphis Depay, and obviously being told to us by Sport Diallo in the foyer. Then what did I do? It's not all about this guy. It's all about no. There is a tweet that I'm looking for. It came in from MCB. All right. This is what I wanted to put on your screen. Sorry. Then, Grammy Bailey, he's a transfer correspondent for 90 Football and Team Talk. He has told us that on Manchester United move for Memphis Depay before the deadline day, he said, I wouldn't rule it out. I really wouldn't. So, there is a lot of belief that United can land the signing of Memphis Depay. Reason being, they need a centre forward. And trust me, the centre forward that can be gotten on a chip is obviously Memphis Depay. And obviously, United can push on the last day to really go in and bring him, because it's not going to be a deal that requires lots of things to really make happen. Because Barcelona is willing to let him go, but Memphis Depay also wants to return or rejoin Manchester United. So that's what we've been telling you about Memphis Depay, pushing hard to join Manchester United at the deadline day. And obviously that is what is coming in from a side which goes by the names of Barcelona and Diario Sport. Then after Memphis Depay, we've been told by Fabrizio Romano that expectations are for Wan-Bissaka to stay as there is no important bid now on the table. So Sergino Dest deal is not progressing at all. That's what Fabrizio really told us at first, before he really went ahead to tell us the following: that a snub has been made at Manchester United, and a confirmation that Wan-Bissaka is staying at Manchester United. He has told us that Sergino Dest to AC Milan, here we go, and confirmed full agreement, loan with buy option around 20 million euros, not mandatory. Dest will sign until 2027, 1 year loan plus potential 4-year deal. Dest will fly to Milano on Wednesday morning to sign his contracts. Now, this is a confirmation that Wan-Bissaka is staying at Manchester United. You see, they say that karma is a bitch. Obviously, everything that you do now, it can affect you in future. You get? So, Wan-Bissaka was brought in by Ole Gunnar Solskjaer at £50 million, and they paid him a salary of £90,000 a week. What is really holding this deal back of Wan-Bissaka to leave Manchester United to either go to Crystal Palace or West Ham is simple. One, the amount of money he was bought. United can't really want him to go after spending like 3 years at United, yet he signed a contract of 6 years. They can't really let him go at £20 million because they know that it's going to go out there in media as a shame. They'd rather keep him at Manchester United, and when he's left with 2 years on his contract, even if you sell him at £20 million, they say, all right, he has not been playing. Obviously, they bought him at £50 million. And because he's left with 2 years on his contract, obviously, he has to go at that amount of money. And that's the excuse that's going to be traded out in the media by the Glazers. But if at all they really sell him now at £20 million, obviously, it will be a loss for them, and they will see it as a business gone bad. Obviously, it's business gone bad because it has not yet paid off results. You get? Wan-Bissaka, as I've always told you, to me, bringing Sergino Dest was not my priority, because I believe when Brandon Williams returns from injury, he's going to really kick Wan-Bissaka out of the second feeder position, because I know what Erik ten Hag needs. He rather plays with Brandon Williams other than playing with Wan-Bissaka. And let us save that money that would have spent on Sergino Dest, the 20 million euros. Let us save that money for next season and go in for Dumfries, because next season, some reinforcements in that United team, we expect a goalkeeper, world class. a right back, a central defender, a central defensive midfielder, and obviously a center forward. So, right back, Dumfries is the ideal target of Manchester United. And obviously, when you add the 20 on the 20 million euros, when you add the 20 plus 20, that adds up to 40. That really a team which goes by the names of Inter Milan is really requesting for. So I will believe that. Let Wan-Bissaka stay. Let Brandon Williams come in. I will believe that Brandon Williams, when he's fully fit, is going to play more minutes than a player who goes by the names of Wan-Bissaka. Then after that snub of Sergino Dest, but to bring you up to speed, the reason as to why Sergino Dest said, let me go to AC Milan is simple. Ten Hag called him yesterday and told him, please, I'm interested in you, but only if we move on Wan-Bissaka. Now today, as things were not okay of moving on Wan-Bissaka, Dest said, let me go to AC Milan because they've promised me to play enough time that will appease my national team coach of the United States of America to take me to Qatar to play in the World Cup. So that is a deal of Wan-Bissaka stopping Sergino Dest coming at Manchester United. Obviously, to me, I'm okay with it because I know Wan-Bissaka won't last long into that team of United. That's what I told guys. That's what I told you about Harry Maguire. That for me, I'm not even worried about Harry Maguire playing all those games at Manchester United because I knew he's going to go in and bottle it up. Then the manager will have the pressure of not fielding Rafael Varane because Rafael Varane is one of the best central defenders in the world. So obviously it happened and Harry Maguire is back on the bench. So the same applies to Wan-Bissaka. Let Brandon Williams come in through, fully fit. He's going to really bench that man who goes by Wan-Bissaka. And obviously next season they'll sell him off. So it's a matter of time that the manager needs. Obviously, this is something that really caught me annoyed when I really heard Ten Hag on Wan-Bissaka. He said, Wan-Bissaka showed in the past that he's a consistent factor at Manchester United. I have trust in him. I haven't seen him that much because he was injured in pre-season. What I heard, he's a good option. He's been training and needs to compete for the position. So when you read this, because the fact is, Ten Hag played Wan-Bissaka in the Liverpool match. He played him in the... there is a game I saw him play. You get? So, I think he played him like in 2 games of the preseason and then got an injury. But him saying that I've not seen him much is like a confirmation that I don't put my mind onto him because he has nothing to put onto the plate or the field of play in my team. That I don't believe in him and I don't want him at Manchester United. That's the best way to say to it that I don't have him in my plans. You get? So he's saying he's been training and needs to compete for the position, obviously. But unless a miracle befalls on Wan-Bissaka and really becomes a ball-playing footballer or player, that's when he can really appease Erik ten Hag to get him into the starting position of United in the right back ahead of Diallo. But he has to do it before Brandon Williams returns. And I don't know who is really selling a lie to Erik ten Hag that Aaron showed in the past that he's a consistent factor defensively. And I remember very many times he was caught out of position and we are really penalized. You know that very well. So what do you do at this juncture? Obviously, you have to go in and research very well that when a decent manager came in as an interim in the names of Ralf Rangnick, how many games did Wan-Bissaka play for Manchester United? Obviously, they are little because the manager picked Diallo over Wan-Bissaka. Those are facts you need to be told, Mr. Erik ten Hag, and let no one trade lies to you as I've seen you saying that he has been consistent. He was consistent because the manager who was here in the names of Ole Gunnar Solskjaer picked this squad not on merit but on favoritism because he loved Wan-Bissaka and Lindelof plus Harry Maguire and Luke Shaw. That's why he picked him. He was not picked on merit and he's not going to convince you. And I believe when Brandon Williams comes in through, obviously, this man is going to not, he won't even make to the bench most of the games, according to me. So, let's wait and see, but Wan-Bissaka is staying at Manchester United. I've given you the reason as to why he's staying at Manchester United. They are written all over and all of you guys know them. So let's leave Wan-Bissaka in there for you, and then let's get to a man who goes by the name of Fabrizio Romano, telling us something about the new goalkeeper who is going to be who is going to play second fiddle to David De Gea. He's telling us that Martin Dubravka will sign his Manchester United contract in the next few hours. Signed from Newcastle, second all backup goalkeeper at Manchester United. I think he's going to play some good games, the UEFA Europa League in there for you, and very many other games. Obviously, that is the man who goes by Martin Dubravka, coming in from Manchester United. He's coming on loan with an obligation to buy, if at all he really meets certain aspects that United have put up on the table in here at Manchester United. So let's wait and see, because Fabrizio is always on point, but there is something convincing I read today about James Garner. Fabrizio is telling us that there is a buyback clause in the contract. Samuel Lucas is telling us that buyback clause is not there, but there is what we call, when you sell, there is a percentage that United needs to get. So let's wait and see what is happening in between James Garner and Everton, then Dubravka and Manchester United. Fabrizio confirming to us that this deal is going to happen, and obviously the player is going to be sold. Sorry, it's going to be signed by United today. And guys, there is something I really want to flash on your screen that you would like to see. This is something we requested for last summer, and they did do it, because we are having incompetent people. How do you loan out a player to Scottish League, yet you want him to come in here, and yet you want him to come in and play in a team that is in the Premier League? The best place to loan the player is always the Championship. And guess what? This time round, they've gotten it right. Fletcher and his team, because they're responsible for these loans and responsible for where these players are supposed to go, they've gotten it right, and it's official. Amad joined Sunderland on loan. Amad Diallo's wages will be split between United and Sunderland. That's what Samuel Lucas of the Manchester Evening News has gone ahead to let us know about this deal of Amad Diallo to a side which goes by names of Sunderland. Good deal in there for you, and let me show you something in here. Let me show you Amad Diallo donned into the colors of Sunderland. Sunderland has just been promoted into the Championship, and that is Amad Diallo with his trademark celebration. And obviously I can't wait to see him play games that side. Obviously talented guy, and I know he's really going to excite very many teams, and especially Erik ten Hag at his stay that side. His swift left foot, when he performs very well at the side which goes by the names of Sunderland, I think he's going to go in and really get in some playing time at Manchester United next season. If he excites at Sunderland, obviously we know that we are having two left-footed wingers that are good in the names of Anthony and Amad Diallo. Then on the right we'll be having Sancho, maybe, and Rashford. I think that won't be bad for us to have. So Amad Diallo has crossed to Sunderland on loan. It's a long season loan. Let me see the first game of Sunderland that is supposed to play, because Sunderland is in the Championship, and maybe he might get himself onto this team that is really beating team, because the last game they beat Rotterdam by 3-0, and obviously Monday 5th September, that's when they are playing next. Obviously this game was played yesterday, and that means he might make his debut on Monday the 5th by going in to play a game against a side which goes by names of Middlesbrough. They are going at the Riverside Stadium, obviously, on the 5th, and we expect him to play, and I can't wait to see or watch that game happen at a side which goes by Riverside. And I know Amad Diallo obviously is going to get into the team of Sunderland. That's what I had for you guys. Don't know what you think about this transfer of Amad Diallo, because Sunderland has played 7 games. They've won 3 and drawn 2 and lost 2. Obviously, they are in the 8th position and they're having 11 points. I think he's going in a good side, and he's going to improve them and really get them trophies, and maybe earn them a promotion to the Premier League. Thank you guys for watching in. Smash the like button, comment, and share your reactions to Depay pushing to join Manchester United, Sergino Dest Snub, Diallo to Sunderland, Wan-Bissaka staying at Manchester United. Welcome to the comment section below. And Rokan David is my name. May the Almighty God bless you abundantly, and I cover you all in the blood of Jesus Christ, the viewers and subscribers of United Matters channel. Remember, we are left with 400 subscribers to hit 8,000 subscribers. 1st of September is here. Let's chase this dream and make it happen. I sign out for now. See you later, my mates. Good night. Last video of the day. Let's wait and see tomorrow how everything is going to go. Remember, tomorrow is a deadline day. I'm having a little bit of headache, but I'm trying to really get myself fit for tomorrow in here. I'm out.